I've longed in search for LED bulbs like this. Let's take a moment to observe the features this bulb has. These are from Lasfit. They are their switchback versions, which goes from yellow to white. Let's see here. We've got his fancy bulb, fan base bulb. It also has an adjustable color here. A little white base there. Got some fancy O-rings to keep the weathering out. You got nice braided sealed wiring here. Your 5-pin plug for your ballast to plug onto. Alright, let's see what we have. Fancy indeed. Got two sets of LED diodes there, one on top of the other. One's for the 3K, one is for the white 6K color. There's the part number. There we go. Let's check out this color here. So you can twist it off just like that. And if you look at the bottom of this LED bulb, there is a tab right there. Look at that. So that locks onto the base right there. So you can actually rotate the bulb, because that's gonna matter once you stick the bulb into the fog light of the Tundra, because its position, once you have it locked in, is like at a 45 degrees angle. So with this being able to turn and rotate like this, you can turn it back, so that way your beam pattern sits correct. So once you stick it in, you're just gonna ease it back and rotate it. So there's a couple cars that when you put the bulb in, it sits at a 45 degrees angle. So not all of them are sitting straight up and down like what you normally would think. Ta-da! And here's the ballast. There's your 2-pin plug for the harness side and your 5-pin plug for the LED side. This you're just gonna have to zip tie up there somewhere. Here is the location of that bulb. You see it sits at a 45 degrees angle. Now it does not matter on the filament bulb, halogen bulbs, because that filament is still centered. So once you stick the LED bulb in, just like that, you lock it in place. And what you'll notice, it sits at a 45 degrees angle. So ease the bulb back, and stick it back in, rotate it. That way it sits upright. This way your LED chips can make the most out of your housing. Ta-da! There we are, white and yellow. So this ballast here, just zip tie it out of the way somewhere. I put it up there. So here you can see the white beam pattern sits a little higher than the yellow. So if you wanted to alter that, just pull the bulb back out of the base, rotate it 180 degrees, stick it back in, and then you have the reverse. The yellow sits higher than the white. And that is the LED switchback bulbs from Lasfit.